Spotlight on Entertainment is sponsored by Cliffside Malibu Treatment Center.
The legendary Ziggy Marley is with us. The six-time Grammy Award winner has a new EP with special songs from an album he released earlier this year. Here's the video for I Don't Want to Live on Mars.
I don't want to live on Mars. I don't want to drive space cars. I just want to be with you and do the things we do. Don't want to escape to the moon, even if the world went boom. I just want to be with you and do the right things to you.
Welcome, Ziggy Marley. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
All right, now that song, a tribute to not Mars, but
Earth.
Earth.
Planet
Okay.
Earth, yeah.
How is that?
Well, I just want to make a kind of statement of my love for the planet and that I would never leave this planet for another planet because I love it so much.
And I love the video. You got to watch the whole video. Your children, your family
my
is
kids,
in the
my
video.
wife is in it. Yeah, it's
Very
a
nice.
family affair.
Well, this album, you had 5 albums?
5 solo albums, yeah.
Okay. How is this album different? Because I understand one song you held on to, Fly Rasta, for 20 years you've had it.
Yeah, this album is just a kind of continuation of my growth as a person because my music reflects who I am as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So my mind is more open and so the music becomes more open, more explorative, and more reaching out into other aspects of music that wouldn't necessarily be seen in a genre of reggae, trying to expand.
Well, wait a minute. You got another Grammy nomination
Yes,
this year, recently, just
Yes,
announced.
Yeah.
In the reggae
In the
category?
reggae category, yes. So we're very happy about that.
Okay, your father. Which of the songs on this album, Fly Rasta, would Dad most appreciate?
Fly Rasta.
Yeah?
Because on that song we have someone from his generation guesting on it, called a gentleman called Uri, who knew my father.
Yeah.
And so he came up and sung on that song and we talked about the history and the past and what his experience with my father was. So I think that song my father really liked.
You have done so well, obviously, on your own, but what kind of pressure is there to walk in your father's shadow?
Well, for me, there's no real pressure because we grew up in Jamaica in a very humble environment, and the real pressure is just to be a good person, be a good human being. I think that is weird because I'm grounded. I'm not like in this starstruck lifestyle of what I'm supposed to be. I am who I am, and I try to be a good person, good human being, and that is what I think about. I don't think about being Bob's son. I think about being a good person.
And I love what you include in this album here, and I'll show you this right here. This actually has seeds.
Yeah.
So you plant this.
Plant and it grow, yeah.
And
It's a way of trying to get us back in touch with the earth. A lot of us now live in a technological age where we're not so much in touch with the earth, with the planet, with where our food comes from. And so I feel it really necessary for us who we as human beings are a part of the planet. We should be more involved in it, and this is a way, hopefully, that I can get people more involved in the planet.
All right, I got to ask you about this. I read that 3 of the songs are an ode to marijuana. We asked this question of Tommy Chong.
On this one, yeah?
No, not this one.
Oh, no. Maybe all of them, but
All of them, okay. Tommy Chong, we asked this question. Did you ever think you'd see a day where more states are looking at legalizing marijuana for recreational use?
I think so. I think it was always evident for us who had the knowledge of the plant and the propaganda that was being spread about the plant. We knew that was wrong. We knew this plant is an evil plant and a destructive plant. I know that with the legalization that's happening now, we still have to be very cautious and very careful of how we go forward with it. But for me, I think that's one side of the plant. The other side of the plant is hemp, which is the industrial use of the plant.
And you're a businessman in that area.
Yeah, I really want to see hemp become... Marijuana is fine, whatever, but hemp is a part of the plant that's going to really affect the world, the environmental aspect of the world, the industrial use of the plant, clothing material, nutrition. So I want us to talk about the whole plant and not just focus on the marijuana side of it,
All right, Ziggy. Let's talk about Lighthouse, which is one of the songs on this album. It's the latest EP available exclusively on iTunes. And the neat thing here, all the proceeds going to charity. The charity is?
Hola Heart of Los Angeles.
Very good. Ziggy Marley, thanks for coming in. And if I can't keep the album, can I at least keep the seeds here?
You can keep the album.
Plant?
and
I can
seeds.
keep them both? All right, I'm going to plant this right here. All right, Phil, to you.
Thanks, guys. There's no